good look at the nighttime skyline over St. Louis and Busch Stadium. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Nori Aoki is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting second here tonight, shortstop
Jose Reyes comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Pham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Third baseman
Nick Castellanos now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. High in the air out to center field. Pham moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the first straight ahead as Yunel Escobar steps in to get him started.
Second baseman Yunel Escobar.
Skied into straightaway right. Cespedes on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. In there, and it's 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Now batting Tommy Pham. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Cespedes is after it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box, Mike Napoli. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 1-1 home to Napoli. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So striding in, Maikel Franco looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit hard back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. 2-out success means Randal Grichuk will bat this inning. Here's Randal Grichuk coming into this one. He's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 7th.
So digging in now, number 23, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Cabrera ranging into shallow right, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take, is a great example.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Yoenis Cespedes.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Lucas Duda.
Lucas Duda stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Now the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Liner towards second, but right to Cabrera, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Alex Reyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Yunel Escobar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yunel Escobar.
Hit back up the middle. Cabrera's up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. This is pulled into right. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2. There goes Cabrera. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Cabrera is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. Digging in now, Steven Matz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nori Aoki. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner, but foul. First and second here with nobody out. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Number 23 will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Striding in once again, Nick Castellanos. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And there's ball one.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. From the stretch. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now another 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Michael Conforto is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Escobar has it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this. Ready for another chance. JT Realmuto. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. At the plate, Tommy Pham flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, Mike Napoli. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now at the. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder Yoenis Cespedes
drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line hard, but foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-2 home. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat as Dribble Cabrera. He singled his last time up. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Down the first baseline. Now another 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike. Digging in to try it again. Maikel Franco. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Number 7.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Stepping up
Right
to the
fielder,
plate,
number 15,
Rendell Grichuk. He reached on a single in his first try. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
That's
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
And the pitch on 2-1. Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
Ready now, number 23. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Stepping into the box, Jose Iglesias hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. In there, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Seared down the first baseline. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in, Alex Reyes, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Second baseman, Yunel Escobar.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Yunel Escobar stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined but speared on a hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Travis d'Arnaud.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 1-2. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Franco gonna have to hurry, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So stepping in, Steven Matz, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Center
Digging
fielder,
in once
number
again,
11.
Nori Aoki. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. On the ground up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. He'll go to the bag for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard but foul over the Cardinal dugout. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman, Mike
Napoli is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Napoli will lumber around first on his way to second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Ready for another shot now. Michael Franco. A hit in 2 tries so far. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Robert Gesellman. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Number 23.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Right side. And he is out on the tag. Nick Castellanos now 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
The left fielder,
ready for another shot now. Michael Conforto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Grichuk on the move. He gets there to make the play for the 1st out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yoenis Cespedes started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Lucas Duda. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Grounded to the right. From his knees, the throw. Throw gets him at first, and even the East. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Jed Lowry is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. That average pushing up near 350 now. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning. He can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Pitcher number 61.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Reyes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Nomar Mazara will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Aoki has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready once again, Yunel Escobar. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk in the force.
Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tommy Pham is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
After it is Cespedes. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Lowry scores. Escobar scores. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's now 6-2. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Goodell will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Matt Olson will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here.
Olson
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
You see the great batting average coming in. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Matt Carpenter will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Right fielder
Here's Randall
15.
Grichuk. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cespedes on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Juan Nicasio is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Pham moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Olsen is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. At the plate, Eric Goodell. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Digging in to try it again. Number 23. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. Here's Jed Lowry now. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Lowry will take the turn and hit for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Into the box, Juan Nicasio. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. Tyler Naquin will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yunel Escobar. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. For Escobar, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Line drive to center field. Aoki will get there, and he puts it away. Luke Weaver has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62.
Here's Nori Aoki. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Nick Castellanos now.
Third baseman, Nick.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Runners on first with 1 down. And it's full now, 3-2.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt. Striding in once again, Tommy Pham. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Matt Olson is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Fouled back. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Into the box now, number 23. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. The second for 1. Back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Brett Cecil comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off. Juan Lagares is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Hit on the ground to short. Taken there by Lowry. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Standing in, Lucas Duda. He comes to the plate as Delman Burdette will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And now a jump throw against his body, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single.
Second baseman
Asdrubal Cabrera checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Striding in, Travis d'Arnaud. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. To third. On to first, and that's your ballgame. And guys, the Cardinals tonight could not have done it were it not for the contributions of this man, Mike Knapp. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
A payoff pitch one more time. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
Batting second, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Matt Carpenter is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Line to the right side. Souza is going to have room out there as he puts this away. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays, left fielder.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Harold Reynolds, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. Certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. This is on the ground over to first. Lowry on to first, and they get them both. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning. Number 11 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3. In now, Tommy Pham. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Settling in now, Matt Olson. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. 0-1, here it comes. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. So stepping in, Yunel Escobar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Out of play. Another try at 2-2. Dribbled down the third baseline. Longoria barehands it. Got him. So striding forward now, Logan Morrison hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0. Here it comes. 2-0. High pop up. Olson is over. 1 out. Striding into the box, Steven Souza. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Heading out toward shallow right. Pham in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. So digging in now, Wilson Ramos. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. On the ground to third. Carpenter is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, JT Realmuto. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit to short, scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Jed Lowry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
A little roller toward the hole. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Kurt Suzuki. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter.
Sent on the ground out to second. Taken there by Escobar, and a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in, Matt Duffy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
The left fielder, number
Coming
10,
to the plate now, Corey Dickerson.
Dickerson.
Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. On to first, and for the second time in. Here's Matt Carpenter. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman number 13, Matt
Grounded
Carpenter.
back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tommy Pham. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. The relay. Here's Randall Grichuk, and now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. To short, reined in, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder number 39.
Hit down the line at first. Olsen is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding in, Evan Longoria reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Grichuk looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Striding in once again, number 11. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Nope. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Naquin racing back to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. He popped out in his first trip. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Dickerson on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Yunel Escobar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped up. Duffy is there for it, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Steven Souza. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Right fielder.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here's another 1-2. And there he goes toward second to third to Escobar for 1. On to first. A double play. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Nomar Mazara.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
The batter, number 8.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Jed Lowry started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And this pitch is foul tipped right into the glove of Ramos as he stays with it to record the strikeout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Matt Carpenter stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low.
The count is 2-1.
Low apparently. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game. He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Kiermaier, still ranging back. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
Right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll reach second now with one away. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Olson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fastball called for strike two.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And that's through into center field, base hit. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and he is in there. Ready once again, Rendell Grichuk. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Souza on the move. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Naquin. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there, no balls and a strike. He's running towards second. Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Yunel Escobar. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He'll flip it to Duffy for the ready for another chance. Matt Duffy. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Escobar ranging into shallow right. 1 out. At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Kiermaier.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Your third baseman, number 3.
Evan Longoria is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 2-1 on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Kiermaier rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is safe at the plate as he's across to make this a 4-2 game now. Digging in once again, number 11. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 0-2 home. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Longoria rounds third and is digging for the plate. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now. Ready for another shot now. Logan Morrison. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that misses inside 1-0. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Here's the 1-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good striding.
Leading off for St. Louis, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Souza moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara. He singled his last time up. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd. So the count holds at 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Jed Lowry now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. But gloving it down there at third is Longoria. Quick reaction. Striding in once again, Steven Souza. He'll try and get something started.
Hey, right fielder, Steven
Cardinals
Souza.
get the bullpen started here as the right-handers up and warming. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So coming to the plate, Wilson Ramos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. Brad Miller will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Rays,
Trevor Plouffe will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Second baseman,
High in the air out towards shallow right. Pham is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the... Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Tommy Pham.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Takes this the other way to right. Souza is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. sent on the ground out to second. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Digging in. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to. Steve Cishek gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth.
Number 33.
And he takes ball one. 4-3 our score here as we play the eighth. Ball two.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He'll go to the bag for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Fielder, Corey.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball two. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the eighth.
Up next for
coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Striding in, Evan Longoria. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Trevor Rosenthal enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2-0 count and the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 2-1. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. Escobar will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, number 11. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And there's ball two now. Here's the 2-1. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Hit toward the right side. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. Now batting, Yunel Escobar. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Morrison has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So digging in now, JT Realmuto. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Pitch inside the throw. The tag, and he is out at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. 2-1. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Nomar Mazara would be next. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning. Digging in, Steven Souza. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Line drive to center field. Naquin patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Wilson. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Naquin's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Runner goes for second. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Carpenter is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run.